23 ABC's Kristen Vartan spoke to some local organizations about how the law in Texas could impact women here in Kern County. Kristen?
Yeah, good evening. A lot of lawmakers are calling this law of banning most abortions in the state of Texas unprecedented, and even with Texas being a conservative state and the Supreme Court being a conservative majority, Mary Lee Schreider of the Right to Life of Kern County did not expect this to actually happen. Now, what she told me was really interesting, as well as another activist in town. Meanwhile, co-founder and organizer of Pro-Choice Kern County, Jen Bloomquist, says these realities were not a shock to her. Conservatives, she says, have been preparing for this for a few decades. The courts and therefore the odds are stacked in their favor, she says.
Considering Texas is leading the nation in child COVID deaths, and they are still fighting against masks and vaccinations in schools, why are they pro those children's lives? Why is it just the one in the womb? That makes me think it's more about control of people who can get pregnant.
Bloomquist also mentioning that she can see conservatives wanting to take these laws to the federal level. Meanwhile, Schreider says she's not sure how long this law will stand, but she believes a lot of babies' lives will be saved.
Nobody wants to see anybody harmed, and we don't want to ever, for example, with rape or any, we don't want to diminish the horror of that. But we also understand, and this is a biological reality, that the unborn is a independent living human being and deserves protection. They are not responsible for the manner in which they are conceived.
Now you may be wondering, how do these laws in Texas affect us here in the state of California and here in Kern County? Well, coming up tonight at 11 p.m., we'll discuss how similar laws were proposed here in Bakersfield, as well as how this could potentially affect us in the state of California. Live in Bakersfield, Kristen Vartan, 23 ABC News, connecting you.